The sun filtered through the trees, casting a soft glow on the dusty ground, where two elderly horses stood side by side, their coats a blend of faded browns and whites. Bella, her large, expressive eyes filled with a wisdom that seemed to span decades, shifted her weight, feeling the familiar ache in her joints. Beside her, Star, always the more spirited of the two despite their age, flicked her ears back and forth as if trying to catch the whispers of the wind. Together, they had weathered countless storms, both literal and metaphorical, on the small farm that had once been their home. Their connection was palpable, forged through years of companionship, shared struggles, and moments of joy that only they fully understood. As the afternoon sun dipped lower in the sky, a heaviness hung in the air, a tension that made the world around them feel muted. Bella leaned her head against Star's neck, seeking comfort in their shared presence. Star responded by nudging Bella gently, as if to remind her that they were in this together. It was a silent exchange, one that spoke volumes about their bond. They had faced so many challenges as a pair, and now, at the twilight of their lives, they found solace in each other's embrace. But today was different. The air was thick with an unspoken finality, a bitter taste that lingered just out of reach. Bella's heart raced as she sensed it, the weight of impending decisions looming over them like a dark cloud. They were aware, in their own way, of the fate that awaited them, a fate that had become all too real since the farm had fallen into disrepair and their lives had been uprooted. They had been sent to a rescue shelter, a place meant to offer hope and healing, but instead it had become a waiting room for a mercy that felt far too cruel. In the distance, the sound of footsteps approached, heavy and deliberate. The vet, a compassionate man with years of experience etched into the lines of his face, walked toward them, his heart heavy with the burden of what he knew he must do. He had seen countless animals in distress, but this pair, this extraordinary duo, had etched themselves into his heart. They were more than just patients. They were a testament to resilience, love, and the power of companionship. Yet as he reached their paddock, he felt the familiar pang of sorrow that accompanied his duty. Today, he would have to make the hardest choice of all. As he stepped closer, Bella and Star instinctively turned to each other, their eyes locking in a moment that seemed to transcend understanding. It was as if they were sharing a final secret, a promise that even in the face of despair, they would remain united. They leaned into one another, their necks entwining in a gentle embrace that brought tears to the eyes of the shelter workers who witnessed it. In that moment, the vet felt a strange stirring within him. He paused, feeling the weight of their bond pulling him back from the precipice of his decision. Before he could process what was happening, he noticed something extraordinary, a synchrony between the two horses that defied logic. Their heartbeats, once erratic under the strain of their ailments, began to align. The gentle thud of their hearts echoed in his mind, a rhythm that seemed to pulse with life and hope. It was a phenomenon he had never witnessed before, and it struck him with the force of a revelation. For the first time, their breathing appeared calm, steadied by the connection they shared. "Wait," he whispered, his voice a blend of disbelief and wonder. The simple word hung in the air, a lifeline thrown into the depths of despair. He stepped back, allowing the moment to breathe, to unfold. Could it be that the bond between these two gentle creatures held the key to something greater, something that could alter their fate? Before we dive deeper into this incredible journey of love, resilience, and unexpected miracles, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. Your support means the world to us and is the only way to ensure stories like this, stories of beautiful animals who often remain unheard, reach a wider audience. It helps us continue our mission of sharing hope and inspiration. So please, subscribe now. As he stood there, captivated by the scene before him, the vet's mind raced with possibilities. What if there were alternatives to the path he had considered? What if, through their miraculous bond, Bella and Star could be given a second chance? The thought ignited a flicker of hope within him, a spark that could lead to a brighter future for the two horses. With renewed determination, he turned back toward Bella and Star, his heart swelling with the potential for change. He could not let this moment slip away. He had to explore every avenue, every possibility. Inspired by their connection, he vowed to seek out new treatments, holistic approaches that could tap into the emotional and physical healing they so desperately needed. As he made plans to research therapies that focused on emotional well-being, Bella and Star remained intertwined, a living testament to the power of love. Their journey was just beginning, a narrative that would capture the hearts of many and remind the world that miracles often blossom in the most unexpected of circumstances. The vet knew that the road ahead would be challenging, but with Bella and Star leading the way, he felt ready to embrace whatever came next. The vet took a deep breath, his mind racing as he tried to formulate a plan that could give Bella and Star the chance they deserved. He recalled a recent seminar he had attended where the focus had been on the impact of emotional connections on animal health. The speaker had shared compelling stories of how therapy animals, and even the bond between pets and their owners, could lead to remarkable recoveries. Could it be that the love and connection Bella and Star shared could serve as a healing force? Their bond was unmistakable, evident in the way they leaned into each other, their souls intertwining like the roots of ancient trees. With a newfound sense of purpose, the vet hurried back to his office, his heart pounding with hope. He needed to gather information, research various holistic treatments, and reach out to specialists who could provide guidance on how to help the horses. As he sat at his desk, the glow of the computer screen illuminated his determined expression. He typed furiously, searching for every piece of information he could find on equine therapy, alternative treatments, and success stories that mirrored Bella and Star's situation. Hours melted away as he immersed himself in research. He discovered that animals, much like humans, could experience profound emotional distress, and that this could manifest in physical ailments. He found studies that suggested that animals who felt loved and secure often showed remarkable resilience in the face of illness. With each article he read, his conviction grew stronger. The bond between Bella and Star was not merely a comfort, it was a potential catalyst for healing. After gathering a wealth of information, he reached out to several experts in the field. He sent emails detailing Bella and Star's story, emphasizing the unique bond they shared. He requested advice on therapies that could harness this connection, focusing on options that involved emotional stimulation and interaction. The vet felt a flicker of hope ignite within him, a belief that he could make a difference in their lives. The next morning, he returned to the shelter with a renewed sense of purpose. Bella and Star were still in their paddock, their heads resting against each other, seemingly lost in a world of their own. Seeing them together filled him with a warmth that bolstered his resolve. He approached them slowly, a smile breaking across his face at the sight of their gentle interaction. "Good morning, girls," he said softly, kneeling down to their level. Bella turned her head, her eyes glimmering with recognition, while Star nuzzled him affectionately, as if sensing the change in the air. It was as if they understood that something was shifting, something that could alter the course of their lives. He began to outline his ideas to the shelter staff, sharing his research and the potential therapies he had found. They listened intently, their faces reflecting a mix of skepticism and hope. The vet proposed a holistic treatment plan that included emotional therapy sessions, gentle physical therapy, and even the involvement of volunteers to help foster a nurturing environment for Bella and Star. He emphasized that their bond was a powerful tool that could amplify the effects of any treatment. As discussions unfolded, the staff became more invested in the plan. They recalled how Bella and Star had captured the hearts of everyone at the shelter, drawing in visitors who often stopped to admire their unique connection. "If anyone can pull through this, it's them," one of the shelter workers remarked, her voice thick with emotion. The consensus was clear. They would do everything possible to support the horses. With the plan in place, the vet organized the first emotional therapy session for Bella and Star. The session would involve gentle touch, soothing voices, and the presence of volunteers who would offer affection and care. As the day approached, excitement mingled with nervousness in the air. Would this approach truly a help? The vet held on to the hope that had ignited within him, determined to give Bella and Star the best chance possible. On the day of the session, the sun shone brightly, casting a golden hue over the shelter. A group of volunteers gathered, each one eager to meet the horses and contribute to their healing. The vet explained the plan, emphasizing the importance of a calm and loving environment. As they entered the paddock, Bella and Star stood together, their eyes brightening at the sight of the new faces. "All right, everyone," the vet said, his voice steady with conviction. "Let's show Bella and Star how much they are loved. Remember, the key is to be gentle and patient. Let's create an atmosphere of warmth and positivity." The volunteers approached slowly, extending their hands to offer gentle strokes across the horses' coats. Bella's eyes closed in bliss as one volunteer whispered soft words of encouragement, while Star, ever the spirited one, pranced slightly, reveling in the attention. The atmosphere transformed into a serene haven, filled with laughter and soft coos, all directed at the two horses who had become the heart of the shelter. As the session progressed, the vet observed the subtle changes in both Bella and Star. Their body language softened, the tension that had previously clung to them began to dissipate. Bella let out a deep sigh, leaning into a volunteer's touch, while Star, ever the playful one, nudged another volunteer with her nose, seeking more affection. The vet's heart soared at the sight. This was what healing looked like, a connection built on love and trust. If this story is touching your heart, make sure to comment from where you are hearing this amazing story. Your engagement helps us continue to share the powerful narratives of animals that inspire us all. As the days turned into weeks, the routine of therapy sessions became a cherished part of Bella and Star's lives. Each session brought with it a sense of renewal, a glimpse of joy in their weary eyes. The vet continued to research and implement holistic treatments, incorporating gentle exercise, nutrition, and emotional bonding techniques. He found that the horses responded remarkably well to the attention, exhibiting signs of improvement that he had only dared to hope for initially. Word of their story spread beyond the shelter, reaching animal lovers and advocates around the world. Social media posts featuring Bella and Star garnered thousands of likes and shares, attracting attention from people who were moved by their bond and resilience. Donations began to pour in, allowing the shelter to expand its resources and provide even more comprehensive care for the two horses. Soon, a young researcher specializing in equine therapy reached out, intrigued by Bella and Star's unique story. He proposed an experimental program that would focus on combining traditional veterinary care with emotional and psychological support. The vet welcomed the opportunity, eager to explore any avenue that could lead to further improvements in their health. Together, they outlined a plan that would involve a series of workshops, training sessions, and innovative treatments designed to tap into the emotional healing power of animals. The close-knit team at the shelter rallied around Bella and Star, their spirits buoyed by the outpouring of support and the promise of new beginnings. Each day became a testament to resilience, the horses blossoming under the care and love they received. Their journey was no longer just about survival. It had evolved into a celebration of life, demonstrating the extraordinary bond that could exist between two beings. As Bella and Star continued to thrive, the vet found himself reflecting on the profound lessons they had imparted. He realized that their story was not merely one of survival, but a reminder of the transformative power of love and connection. In the face of despair, they had shown the world that even in the darkest moments hope could shine through in the most unexpected ways. With their spirits lifted and their health improving, Bella and Star were ready to embrace the new chapter of their lives, the journey ahead filled with possibilities and the promise of brighter days. With their spirits lifted and their health improving, Bella and Star were ready to embrace the new chapter of their lives, the journey ahead filled with possibilities and the promise of brighter days. The gentle rhythm of their days at the shelter became a tapestry woven with threads of care, affection, and a renewed sense of purpose. Morning light spilled through the paddock, illuminating the soft, eager faces of volunteers who arrived to shower the horses with love. Each visit felt significant, a celebration of the bond that had saved them from the brink of despair. The vet, now a pivotal figure in this unfolding story, took every opportunity to deepen his understanding of equine emotional health. He coordinated workshops with the young researcher who had joined their mission, eager to explore the uncharted territory of animal therapy. Together, they designed innovative sessions that combined physical rehabilitation with emotional bonding activities, creating a holistic approach that honored Bella and Star's unique connection. During one of these workshops, volunteers were invited to participate in a guided interaction session. The vet stood before the gathered crowd, his heart swelling with pride as he introduced Bella and Star. These two beautiful souls have shown us the power of love, how it can heal wounds that we cannot see, he began, his voice steady and filled with conviction. Today, we'll engage with them in a way that nurtures their spirits and strengthens their bodies. As the volunteers approached the horses, a palpable energy filled the air, a mixture of excitement and reverence. Bella, with her wise eyes, seemed to understand the importance of the moment. She greeted each volunteer with a soft nicker, while Star pranced playfully, her spirit undampened by the trials they had faced. The vet watched as they engaged with the volunteers, their personalities shining through the gentle strokes and laughter that echoed across the paddock. One volunteer, a young girl named Mia, approached Bella with a bouquet of wildflowers she had picked from her garden. "These are for you, Bella," she said, her eyes sparkling with joy. Bella leaned forward, sniffing the vibrant petals, her expression one of pure delight. The moment resonated with everyone present. It was a testament to the healing power of kindness and affection. As the days turned into weeks, it became clear that Bella and Star were not just surviving, they were thriving. Their health improved dramatically, and the vet noticed changes in their demeanor that filled him with hope. The once heavy burdens of pain and suffering began to lift, replaced by a vitality that had been dormant for so long. Bella's coat regained its luster, and Star's playful antics returned, her spirit rekindled by the love surrounding her. Word of the horse's remarkable recovery traveled far and wide, drawing the attention of the media. Local news stations arrived to cover their story, showcasing the journey of the two old horses who had defied the odds. The vet found himself standing before cameras, sharing Bella and Star's tale with a captivated audience. Their bond is a powerful reminder that love can transcend all barriers, he said, his voice steady with emotion. It can heal wounds that medicine alone cannot touch. The coverage sparked a wave of compassion and support from the community. Donations flooded in, enabling the shelter to expand its programs and reach even more animals in need. People from all walks of life came together, inspired by the story of Bella and Star, and many offered their time as volunteers, eager to be part of the healing journey. As the summer sun warmed the paddock, Bella and Star reveled in the attention, their spirits soaring with each passing day. The shelter staff organized an event to celebrate their recovery, inviting the community to join in the festivities. It was a day filled with laughter, music, and an outpouring of love for the two horses who had become local legends. On the day of the event, the paddock transformed into a vibrant celebration, adorned with colorful banners and decorations. The air was filled with the sweet scent of hay and the sounds of Laughter as families gathered to meet Bella and Star. The vet stood at the entrance, greeting each guest with a smile, his heart swelling with pride at the community's support. As the festivities unfolded, Bella and Star were the stars of the show. Children giggled as they fed the horses carrots, their small hands reaching out with unrestrained joy. Bella, ever gentle, accepted each offering with grace, while Star trotted around playfully, her tail held high. The bond between the horses and people was palpable, a beautiful circle of love that united them all. At the height of the celebration, the vet took to the makeshift stage, his heart full as he addressed the crowd. Today, we gather not just to celebrate the recovery of Bella and Star, but to honor the incredible power of compassion, he said, his voice resonating with warmth. They remind us that love knows no bounds and that together we can make a difference. As he spoke, he gestured toward Bella and Star, who stood side by side, their heads held high. The crowd erupted into applause, their cheers echoing through the paddock, a testament to the bonds they had forged in the face of adversity. In that moment, Bella and Star were not just two horses, they were symbols of hope and resilience. As the sun began to set, casting a golden hue over the celebration, the vet felt a profound sense of gratitude wash over him. He watched as families interacted with Bella and Star, witnessing the joy their presence brought to so many. It was a reminder that sometimes the most extraordinary stories are born from the simplest of connections, where love and compassion reign supreme. As the evening wind swept through the paddock, a sense of calm settled over the gathering. The festivities gradually came to a close, but the spirit of the day lingered in the air like a warm embrace. Bella and Star stood together, side by side, their bond unbreakable. The vet approached them, kneeling down to give them each a gentle pat on the neck. "Look at how far you've come," he whispered, his voice filled with emotion. "You've touched so many lives, and your journey is just beginning." Bella nickered softly, as if understanding every word, while Star leaned into him, seeking his touch. It was a moment of pure connection, a reminder of the love that had brought them to this point. In the days that followed, Bella and Star continued to thrive, their bond deepening as they navigated the next chapter of their lives. The shelter, staff and volunteers remained dedicated to their care, ensuring that the horses received the attention and love they deserved. The vet continued to innovate, integrating new therapies and techniques that honored their emotional connection while promoting their physical health. As time went on, Bella and Star became ambassadors for healing, visiting schools and community events to share their story. Children would gather around them, wide-eyed and full of wonder, as they learned about the importance of compassion and empathy. Bella, with her gentle demeanor, became a favorite among the kids, while Star's playful nature kept everyone entertained. One day, as the two horses stood together, basking in the sun, the vet took a moment to reflect on their incredible journey. From the brink of despair to a life filled with love and purpose, Bella and Star had shown him the true meaning of resilience. Their story was a reminder that even in the darkest moments, light could break through, illuminating the path to healing and hope. The bond they shared was a testament to the power of connection, not just between animals, but between all living beings. Bella and Star had become more than just horses. They had become symbols of love, compassion, and the extraordinary ability to heal one another. And as they continued to thrive, their story would inspire countless others, reminding the world that miracles often blossom in the most unexpected of places. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Bella and Star nestled close together, their hearts beating in perfect harmony. The vet watched them with a smile, knowing that their journey was far from over. Together, they would continue to inspire hope, remind the world of the beauty of love, and demonstrate that sometimes the greatest miracles are born out of the simplest connections. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink. Bella and Star nestled close together, their hearts beating in perfect harmony. The vet watched them with a smile, knowing that their journey was far from over. Together they would continue to inspire hope, remind the world of the beauty of love, and demonstrate that sometimes the greatest miracles are born out of the simplest connections. The following week, a local news outlet planned to feature Bella and Star in a special segment about animal rescues. The vet was excited, knowing this would bring even more attention to their story and potentially spark interest in adopting other animals in need. He spent time preparing the horses for their moment in the spotlight, ensuring they felt comfortable and loved amidst the hustle and bustle of cameras and reporters. On the day of the shoot, the paddock was transformed into a vibrant set, complete with colorful banners and playful props for the horses to interact with. The crew arrived early, setting up equipment and discussing angles, while Bella and Star grazed peacefully, seemingly unfazed by the commotion. The vet smiled, admiring their calm demeanor, which spoke volumes about the bond they had cultivated with the staff and volunteers. As the cameras rolled, the vet introduced Bella and Star to the viewers. He spoke passionately about their journey, sharing the trials they had faced and the miraculous recovery they had experienced together. These two have taught us not just about resilience, but about the healing power of love, he said, gesturing to the horses as they ambled closer, their trusting nature evident in every step. The crew captured moments of Bella nuzzling the vet's hand and Star playfully trotting around, showcasing their personalities. The vet's heart swelled with pride as he watched the horses engage with the crew, their gentle spirits shining through the lens. It was a moment that encapsulated the essence of their story, two old friends who had defied the odds through the power of their bond. During a break, the vet took a moment to interact with the crew, discussing the importance of animal welfare and the impact of community support. He shared stories of other animals at the shelter, emphasizing how love and compassion could transform lives. The crew listened intently, inspired by the vet's passion and the tangible proof of love's power reflected in Bella and Star. As the interview wrapped up, the vet felt a wave of gratitude wash over him. This was more than just a story. It was a movement, a call to action for everyone to recognize the potential for healing that exists in the bonds we share with animals. As the crew packed up, he knew that Bella and Star's legacy would continue to ripple through the community, inspiring others to open their hearts to those in need. In the days that followed, the segment aired, and Bella and Star became local celebrities. Their story resonated with viewers, sparking conversations about animal welfare and the importance of adopting rescue animals. The shelter received an influx of inquiries from people interested in volunteering, donating, or adopting other animals. The vet felt a sense of fulfillment as he witnessed the kindness and compassion that blossomed within the community. As Bella and Star continued to thrive, the vet kept a close eye on their health, ensuring they received the best care possible. The holistic therapies had proven effective, and he was thrilled to see the positive impact on their well-being. The emotional sessions, combined with physical therapy and nutritious diets, seemed to rejuvenate the horses, bringing a new sparkle to their eyes. One afternoon, while observing a therapy session, the vet noticed a subtle but profound change in Bella and Star's interactions with each other. They had always been close, but now their bond appeared to deepen even further. It was as if they were communicating in a way that transcended words, their body language speaking volumes. Bella would nuzzle Star's neck, and in return, Star would nudge Bella gently, as if reassuring her that they were in this together. Curious about this development, the vet decided to explore the dynamics of their relationship further. He began documenting their interactions, noting the small gestures and exchanges that illustrated their connection. The more he observed, the more he became convinced that their bond was not only a source of emotional support, but also a catalyst for their physical healing. Eager to share this insight, With the community, the vet organized a workshop focused on the power of emotional connections in animal welfare. He invited experts in animal behavior and therapy to join him in discussing the impact of love and companionship on recovery and resilience. The workshop drew a diverse crowd: animal lovers, veterinarians, and volunteers, each eager to learn more about the transformative power of connection. As the workshop unfolded, the vet shared Bella and Star's story, emphasizing the importance of nurturing emotional bonds in animal care. Animals, like us, thrive on love and companionship. Their relationships can significantly influence their health and well-being, he explained, his voice filled with passion. The attendees listened intently, captivated by the insights and inspired by the tangible proof of love's healing power they had witnessed in Bella and Star. Throughout the workshop, Bella and Star were present, their gentle demeanor providing a living example of the concepts being discussed. Attendees had the opportunity to interact with the horses, creating moments of connection that echoed the vet's message. The room was filled with laughter and warmth as people shared their experiences and insights, reinforcing the idea that love is a universal language that transcends boundaries. As the workshop came to a close, the vet felt a surge of gratitude for the community's support and the opportunity to share such an important message. People began to leave, but many lingered, eager to learn more and engage with Bella and Star. The vet watched as they interacted, witnessing the joy on their faces as they connected with the horses, a beautiful reminder of the healing power of love. In the weeks that followed, the shelter continued to flourish, fueled by the momentum of Bella and Star's story. Donations poured in, allowing for the expansion of programs and services dedicated to animal welfare. The vet felt a renewed sense of purpose as he worked alongside the dedicated staff and volunteers, striving to make a difference in the lives of animals in need. As fall approached, Bella and Star settled into their routine, their bond growing stronger with each passing day. The vet took time to reflect on their journey, recognizing how far they had come and the impact their love had made on the community. It was a beautiful tapestry, woven with threads of compassion, resilience, and hope, and he felt honored to be a part of it. One crisp autumn afternoon, the vet decided to take Bella and Star on a field trip to a nearby park, a place where they could explore and enjoy the natural beauty around them. The staff excitedly packed treats and supplies, eager to create a memorable outing for the two horses. When they arrived at the park, the vet watched as Bella and Star stepped out of the trailer, their eyes wide with curiosity. In that moment, he realized how much they had transformed, not just physically, but emotionally as well. They were no longer the weary horses who had faced the brink of despair. They were vibrant, full of life, ready to embrace the world. Bella trotted ahead, her head held high, while Star followed closely, her playful spirit shining through as she pranced along the path. As they wandered through the park, the vet encouraged the volunteers to engage with the horses, allowing them to explore their surroundings. Each blade of grass and rustling leaf became a new adventure, and the laughter of the volunteers filled the air. As they witnessed the horses' excitement, Bella and Star reveled in the attention, soaking up the love that surrounded them. After a leisurely stroll, the group settled under a large oak tree, where they shared treats and stories. The vet took a moment to reflect on the journey they had all taken together. "It's incredible to see how far Bella and Star have come," he said, his voice filled with emotion. "They remind us that love and connection have the power to heal and transform lives." As the sun began to set, casting a warm golden glow over the park, the vet watched Bella and Star graze peacefully nearby, their bond evident in the way they moved together, side by side. It was a moment of pure tranquility, a reminder of the beauty that could emerge from the darkest of times. In that serene setting, surrounded by the laughter of friends and the gentle rustle of leaves, the vet felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude. Bella and Star had become more than just horses. They were ambassadors of love, resilience, and the extraordinary power of connection. And as the sun dipped below the horizon, he knew their journey had only just begun, with new adventures waiting just around the corner. With the changing seasons ahead, new opportunities for outreach and connection loomed on the horizon. The vet envisioned workshops and community events that would continue to spread the message of love and compassion, ensuring that Bella and Star's legacy would endure. He felt compelled to encourage others to embrace the same spirit of care that had transformed the lives of these two old horses, reminding everyone that they too could make a difference in the world. As the leaves began to turn, the vet knew that Bella and Star were ready to embark on their next adventure, a journey that would not only deepen their bond, but also inspire others to open their hearts to the beauty of connection, whether it was through therapy sessions, community outreach, or simply sharing their story. Bella and Star would continue to shine as symbols of hope, reminding the world that when we come together in love, even the most profound challenges can be overcome. And so, as the stars twinkled above and the cool autumn breezes whispered through the trees, Bella and Star stood side by side, ready to embrace whatever lay ahead. Their hearts, forever intertwined, pulsed with the rhythm of resilience and the promise of new beginnings. And so, as the stars twinkled above and the cool autumn breezes whispered through the trees, Bella and Star stood side by side, ready to embrace whatever lay ahead. Their hearts, forever intertwined, pulsed with the rhythm of resilience and the promise of new beginnings. As winter approached, the shelter prepared for the colder months, and with it came new initiatives aimed at spreading awareness about animal welfare. The vet organized a holiday fundraiser, inviting the community to come together in support of the shelter and its residents. Bella and Star would once again take center stage, their story a beacon of hope that had resonated with so many. The day of the fundraiser arrived, and the shelter buzzed with excitement. Volunteers decorated the space with festive lights and ornaments, while families gathered to share in the joy of the season. Bella and Star were adorned with garlands of pine and ribbons, their playful spirits shining through as they greeted their admirers. The vet watched with a smile, his heart swelling at the love that surrounded the horses. As the event kicked off, the vet shared the story of Bella and Star, recounting their journey from despair to hope. "These two embody the spirit of resilience," he said, his voice filled with warmth. "Their bond has not only healed them, but has inspired all of us to spread love and compassion to those in need." The crowd listened intently, captivated by the extraordinary connection between the horses and the community. As donations poured in, the vet couldn't help but feel a sense of fulfillment wash over him. This was what Bella and Star represented: unity, healing, and the power of coming together for a common cause. Throughout the evening, families engaged with the horses, sharing laughter and treats. Children giggled as they fed Bella apples, while Star playfully nudged a little girl, seeking her attention. It was a scene that captured the essence of the holiday spirit, a celebration of love and connection, not just among humans, but between all living beings. As the night drew to a close, the vet took a moment to reflect on the impact of the event. The fundraiser had not only raised vital funds for the shelter, but had also strengthened the community's bond with the animals. Bella and Star had become ambassadors for kindness, their story inspiring others to take action and advocate for animal welfare. In the weeks that followed, the spirit of the fundraiser continued to ripple through the community. More volunteers signed up to help at the shelter, and donations kept flowing in, allowing the vet and the staff to expand their programs further. Bella and Star thrived in this environment of love and care, their health continuing to improve as they inspired others with their resilience. The vet felt a renewed sense of purpose as he coordinated new initiatives, focusing on education and outreach. He organized school visits where Bella and Star would meet with children, teaching them about empathy, kindness, and the importance of responsible pet ownership. The horses became beloved figures in the local schools, their presence sparking excitement and curiosity among young minds. One crisp morning, during a school visit, Bella and Star stood before a group of wide-eyed children, their gentle demeanor captivating everyone in the room. The vet spoke passionately about the importance of understanding and caring for animals, sharing stories of Bella and Star's journey and the lessons they had imparted. Animals feel just like we do, he explained. They experience joy, pain, and love. It's our responsibility to show them kindness and compassion. The children listened intently, their eyes shining with understanding as they absorbed the vet's words. After the presentation, the kids gathered around Bella and Star, eager to pet them and ask questions. One little boy stepped forward, his voice filled with wonder. "Do Bella and Star really love each other?" he asked, his innocent curiosity evident. The vet smiled, his heart swelling with pride. "Absolutely. The love they share is a powerful force. It's what helped them heal and find joy again." He watched as the boy gently reached out to stroke Bella's nose, a tender moment that encapsulated the very essence of connection. As spring approached, the shelter blossomed, much like the flowers beginning to bloom around them. Bella and Star were thriving, their coats shining in the sunlight, their spirits lifted by the love they received from the community. The vet felt a profound sense of gratitude for the journey they had all undertaken together, a journey that had changed lives in ways he could never have imagined. One day, as the vet prepared for another community event, he took a moment to sit with Bella and Star in their paddock. They grazed peacefully, enjoying the warmth of the sun on their backs. He reflected on how far they had come, the lives they had touched, and the hope they had inspired in others. "Look at you too," he said softly, his heart full. "You've shown us all that even in the darkest moments, love can light the way." Bella nuzzled his hand, while Star playfully nudged him, as if to affirm every word. As the vet looked out over the shelter, he felt a surge of hope for the future. Bella and Star were just the beginning. Their story would continue to inspire change and compassion in countless lives. They were not just survivors. They were symbols of resilience, love, and the extraordinary healing power of connection. With the sun setting on another beautiful day, the vet knew that as long as Bella and Star were by his side, they would continue to make a difference, one heart at a time. Their journey was far from over, and together they would embrace whatever lay ahead, forever intertwined in a story of hope and transformation.